Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, of course, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon by reviewing the movie. So of course, I have to talk about movies and whatnot. So yeah. So I just thought I'd do this real quick because I do have a lot of stuff to talk about when it comes to my Disney-a-thon. So for today's feature is the one titled Double Teamed. So yes, this is one of those sports themed movies. And yeah, which I mentioned before, I don't care for sports themed movies, even if they're good, if I'm honest with you, folks. And yes, this is from the Disney Channel original movie kind of a thing. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not exactly too excited when it comes to these types of movies. Because these types of movies do have a rap of being really bad. The vast majority of the time, these movies are terrible. And when they're better, they're just okay, mediocre at best. There's very few of these that's actually really good that I really like. Yeah, these types of the really good Disney Channel original movies. You haven't come across those often, really. But whatever, nonetheless, of course, as usual, I do have to talk about the plot. So let's get into it, shall we? So yeah, it's a sports themed movie kind of a thing going on here, folks. Yeah, we see these two women in this film, both characters. Yeah, they will, play volleyball and their interstate school team. Their father decided that they needed to go bigger into a bigger school outside their district so they can go and get these scholarships and whatnot. So yes, of course, both of these women, I should say, the young adults, were originally supposed to play volleyball out there in school, but the one of these women, Heather, standing at 6'1", yeah, pretty tall, is discovered by the basketball coach, and the other young adult, she's into drama, but her father forces her to play basketball. So yes, of course, as you can guess, there's gonna be quite a bit of conflict, obviously. So that's what happens here, for of course, folks. Yeah, they're twins, kind of a thing going on, or whatnot. Twins, kind of a thing going on. But anyway, yada yada yada. When it's discovered that they live outside the school's zone, they must move from their beautiful house to live to be in a small apartment because their father is determined that they play basketball. So again, like I said, there's gonna be more a bit of a conflict. So if anything, this comes off like one of those drama kind of a thing. And by the way, folks, I'm just saying that this is apparently based on a true story, which I'm gonna take lightly, right here, folks, because it's a movie. And I know Disney isn't exactly known for making stuff really accurate, I guess you can say. So there's that. But anyway, yeah, I just want to judge this movie as a movie, really, if anything, which I'm gonna do anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much is the premise of this film, I guess you can say. And I guess you can say that it's the characters have a lot that's going on to put a lot of the stuff in jeopardy, of course you can say. But pretty much this movie, it's nothing special really. It's one of those teen movies, of course, and I guess you can say one of the most obvious gimmicks you can say is that having really tall women, really tall Amazon type women being part of the story. And yes, it's used as a plot line, of course. And yes, this is one of those movies that's really trying to have a good message for kids, which is that's fine. That in itself isn't inherently bad or anything, obviously. But yeah, it's just one of those type of movies that's want to be, special in its own little way and be uplifting in more ways than one. And that's what it's really trying to do, of course. But yeah, uh, this movie's alright. It's pretty okay, and it's predictable. It's really predictable, of course. So and but yeah, we really know what's going to happen. We really know how things going to play out. So this film doesn't try to do anything different that we have seen. And became typical of the genre. Of course, there's going to be a bit of a conflict, of course, and whatnot, which they must overcome all the obstacles that's in their way. In one way or another, they must reach victory in some sort of fashion, of course. But yeah, like I said, this movie doesn't try to do anything special, like at all. It's the same thing you've seen like a bunch of times when it comes to sport movies. But if you're one of those sport junkie movie type of individuals who must watch every single sports movie in existence, I mean, I guess you could check this one out. It's worth a watch because honestly, deep down, you could do worse. You could do far worse in this movie. So yeah, the movie's alright. It's pretty okay. But okay. Let me see here. I guess that's about it. The acting's okay. This movie's just okay, I guess. I'll give this an overall rating of a 5.0 out of 10. It's a 5.0 out of 10 because, well, it's just adequate. As always, thanks for watching, and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh yeah.